Hey, what's up, guys? I'm actually out at another cemetery, and this is Meadows Cemetery. For those of you that actually just kind of drive past it, it's at the if you take the entrance to, say, Robay Campground, it is right on the road heading to the campground, probably about a mile away from there. I actually stayed at this campground numerous times past this cemetery and never really even gave it a second thought. It's kind of tiny. It's right on the side of the road, and we're gonna check it out. So let's go. Oh, open this gate. Oh. Okay, so this is an extremely tiny cemetery. Like I'd stated before, I didn't even really realize that this thing was out here. I mean, so many times I passed past this, and I didn't even kind of recognize it as a cemetery. I mean, I guess you just kind of drive by all the time, and you kind of get used to the fact that it's just right there. And this cemetery looks like it's been pretty decently used. You got some dates on here. There's a farmhouse off in the distance. So I'm going to try to keep my light kind of low because there's not really any, not too many trees in between me and that farmhouse. And by the looks of it, they have like a living room light still on because they can actually see the cemetery from probably the front yard. Yeah, right out there. 1938. Wow. I mean, there are some decently older graves in this cemetery, and then there are some extremely new ones, which is kind of odd. I mean, like I stated before, I drove past this thing so many times. Oh, it's just a rock, I think. But it was pretty soft there, so I didn't want to... Yeah, 1909, 1916. That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, way out there, if you can see, there's a light way out in the distance. That's actually a huge flag a guy had put up in his at the front of his driveway. That's kind of crazy because you drive past that all the time, and I guess you got a really good shot of the cemetery from there, which I never really knew was here. You know, these ones are all kind of boxed in on their own, so maybe they're some of the original ones. I'm not sure. You know, if there's a place to be put to rest, I guess this would be a pretty nice place. I mean, you're overlooking a valley, and in that valley there's a running creek. Yeah, check this out. You can see this from the road, which has kind of got my attention. There is a solar-powered cross. And I think it's pretty cool. You can change the light and the dark on it. It's extremely cool. I wonder if I turn this light off, you can see it any better. It's kind of cool. Yeah, there you go. Check that out. Yeah, but over that direction is Robe, the campground. There's a grave underneath that tree. And 2002, 2017. So yeah, I mean this is actually a pretty good mixture of older graves and newer graves. But like I had stated, there's some houses pretty close, and it's right along the road to campground over there. These are cool. They're just like slabs of rock. Yeah, April 12th, 2019. That one is definitely very recent. But yeah, that's the tour of this itty bitty cemetery, which is used by old and new. I think I'm going to stand down here. I'm kind of out of the view of this, this farmhouse. Hello? It's kind of hard to hear over the creek to my left. But of course, you know, people could be walking this trail or the road that leads back to that campground, but I swear I just heard somebody talking. Okay, turn this back down. You can hear some cars coming down the road. And I thought I heard a Sounded like somebody yelling out in the distance. Kind of way out there where that car is kind of going. That's the direction I heard. Sounded like somebody yelled. Might have been a cow. There's cattle out there, I do believe. It's grazing land. So if you guys hear, oh no, of course there is a campground actually. Just out, there's a little convenience store, campground. They have gas for like ATVs because they have trail systems through this area that a lot of ATVs take and use. But yeah, if you guys hear anything that I can't hear, because I'm gonna review this and see if I can actually hear anything besides water running, like those voices I heard up this direction. And if you guys see anything that I don't see when the light's on, I just want to turn it off because I thought somebody was coming down this road. I swear I heard somebody in that direction. I hope the camera caught it, but could just be me. Is there anybody here? If you say anything to me, I can probably hear you through my camera. I can relay messages. Do you like it here? Okay guys, I don't know if I'm going to combine this one with the other one, or if I'm just going to make two separate videos, mainly for the fact that I want to see if I can hear anything in this one, if I can hear anything or see anything between the two, you know, try to get a different video out. Oh, I didn't see this one. Oh, this thing's overgrown. It's in this juniper bush. 1852 to, is that 1918? Wow. Okay, that was an old one. Explains it. It's in the middle of a bush. Yeah, but like I said, the mix of new with the old in this cemetery makes it kind of neat. Definitely a neat little place to kind of walk around and look at. And I passed by this cemetery numerous amounts of times when I go camping at Robay. I used to go there to fish sometimes. Or, yeah. Okay. Oops. Okay, guys. Bear with me while I screw around with this fence. Okay. Well, that is my investigation of Mountain Meadow Cemetery. Little cemetery I didn't know about. I think a lot of people didn't know about unless you have a loved one that is interred here. How do you say that? But yeah. This is pretty cool. But like I said, always remember, like, subscribe, and share. Leave a comment. Let me know what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong. Help me make this channel a better channel for everybody that likes to watch it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.